Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
I'm great, John.
Awesome, John. Looking forward to this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sorry, John, I've got it turned off. That's why. Yeah, no, there's no audio on the YouTube. So, um, Okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, welcome to Hockenheimring, guys.
Yep. We're back. Yes,
we're back.
We're back.
You're
I
right,
think
Tom.
everyone should be able to hear me now. I'm not sure what happened there because that all changed in the blink of an eyelid because it was working before. Righto. And so Hockenheimring, this is the over 40s. It is going to be an absolute classic. And Ed, I think you bring the gremlins out.
Oh,
at least we're live, unlike the over 50s. So we start on start-finish straight. We go through the famous Nords curve and we head down into the turn 2 hairpin. Turn 2 hairpin used to be the fantastic place where you just kept going straight and floored it for another, I think it was 900 metres before you got to the first chicane in the Black Forest. But no, we had to put the trees back and we had to rip the track up. So we turn at turn 2, come around through 3, sweep through the parabolic turn 5, down into the infamous hairpin. That is the spot to keep an eye on tonight. That is where all the action will happen. Of course, you got to be careful in that Black Forest because Gunter's in there somewhere as well. And then you head down into turn 7, sweeping down into what's known as the Mercedes complex through 8 and 9. We then come back out onto 10, onto the old part of the circuit again, where we scream down into the Mobile 1 corner. Turn 4, it's a 4th gear corner. You take it fast. You've got to be careful not to throw it in the kitty litter. And then we come down into the Sachs curve, and then we come around the hook in this is back in the old stadium complex. And, of course, it used to be absolutely epic when Michael Schumacher drove through there. The crowd would go absolutely ape. And then we come back up onto what is the dragway through turns 15. Got to be careful going into the pits there before we go through the sud curve and back onto the main straightaway. It is a very, very tricky circuit to be racing on. The boys are out doing their quali at the moment. They've only got a minute or 2 left, so starting to see some times come in. So Gamble leading the board at the moment from Gallon, Poynton, sitting in 3rd. So starting to see split 1 boys come to the top. That's nicely. Sit here on Gamble for a minute. So you have to say, Gamble with all the experience, this is his to throw away. But I'm going to be seeing Al Poynton, Kirby, Travis Hunt, Halal. There's a few guys out there I think can absolutely make this a very, very epic battle. Luke Ullman in the chat calling for rain already. I will give everybody in Vets Land a clue for what is coming, and it's quite simple. The rain in Spain is on the plane. So we probably got a fair idea what's coming next week. Looking forward to it. Just got to work out how or what. So Evil Me says monsoon, and then, yeah, you got to be realistic. Me says I need race control to come back for round 7. And it's got Gamble. I think he's done his time. Let's have a look. John Gallen, he's out there representing Pacific Esports. With Banksy, Stephen Banks, busy again with work, so he's had to step back away for the rest of the season. And Travis Hunt's out there. Travis jumped into the league at the last second. Literally accepted his invite at the last second. Asked for an invite and accepted it at the last second. Matty Fu is on track. He's another one racing for Apex Esports. Matty, of course, the Lithgow Dash himself. Trying to practice the start here. See how he goes. Not much wheel spin, not much acceleration, but the car's still straight. Matty Fu, looking forward to see what he can do. Shane Randall, one of the Infinity Motorsports guys. I'm sure Hamish will be in the background spotting for these guys. And definitely a bit of a battle. And Sean Slater doing Sean Slater things. As sure.
As he does.
As he does. And the front end missing as he does. So
getting a bit of sponsorship viewership there.
So we'll have a quick look here. John Gallen's still on track. So it looks like it's going to be Gamble from Gallen, Poynton, Kirby. We expected all the split 1 boys to be at the top. We haven't spoken about the bottom order yet. We'll get to that in a second. A couple of surprises in there. Jake Burton doing the volunteering thing and volunteering to wave the start flag before he gets in the car. So we'll see how he goes. And of course, in race control, we have the one and only Pete Baxter as our chief race control steward. And he's supported tonight by our safety car driver, Wade Reynolds. And then we have our number 2 in race control tonight, Rob Baxter. So it'll be interesting to see. The two brothers will be at it. And we'll go from there as the clock ticks over the 10 minutes. Hopefully we might get the session expanded. And he has. Let's go to the grid. Run through this one when it pops up, and it's not popping up yet, so we're not ready. Da-da-da-da-da. That's nice. Warm up. Can I go to the grid in the warm up? No, I can't go to the grid in the warm up. So we've got a 5-minute warm up we've got to deal with. So what we might do is we might jump on board with Southern Cross Racing's. If he comes out, he hasn't come out. Oh, has he? We've gone to scenic mode. I don't see him. He hasn't come out. Nathan Favero from M1 Racing is on track. Let's jump on. We'll get ourselves around the circuit. We'll jump in on the gyro. So very hard track in the sense your long straightaway is really the parabolica corner. I'm not sure what the Fav's doing here. Probably getting out of a few people's way, I'd say. We've got Burton out there.
Might be practicing his starts, John.
Of course, for those who don't know, Jake Burton is one of our 2 DSOs we have in the league. Comes with a wealth of experience and knowledge, of course, of the V8 world itself, the supercar world itself, as a race engineer for Brad Jones Racing's Super 2 campaign. I can't exactly remember which driver he looks after. Very, very knowledgeable fella when it comes to car setup and understanding how they work. Jake also represented Australia at the FIA Motorsport Games last year over in Portugal, I think it was. Also has won races before at Scops and run races at Pro Series level. Of course, works very hard with the likes of Madison Down. He's part of the VRS coaching group with Madison and Josh Anderson. So if you are looking for a coach, Jake's one to talk to as well. So brings a wealth of experience. The others out there, got Brad Horsell from Player One.
Have we lost John?
I'm still here. John.
No.
There we go.
Yep.
John's having a drink.
Yeah.
I thought we might have had an Ed moment, so I was just, double checking.
No. Just got to work the situation. That's all right.
Couple of reserves in here.
Yeah. So 3 minutes. The start's going to be critical here. Kevin Heath, of course, from Apex Esports League. He is definitely going to be interested how he goes. Matty Fu, his teammate, of course. We know Matty, Nathan Favero, Shane Randall. Simon Haynes is out there as well. All these guys, I think, trying to get some start practice in now when it really matters. A few spread out on the circuit. They probably ditch the 5-minute warm-up next week, I think, for these guys. Ross, John's not racing. Busy boy. So definitely going to make it a little bit of a battle. I'm interested to see how some of these guys go. I'm really looking forward to seeing the likes of K.O. Kinzel on an open track with less traffic around him. And who else is in the commentary box? I have with me, of course, Ed Cullen and Kevin O'Neill, Andrew. There's a few of us in here.
Good evening, all.
And plenty of
Good
stones.
evening, Andrew.
Plenty of stones on the track already as well. Circuit that does kick them up a fair bit.
I'm looking forward to this first run into the hairpin.
It'll be very interesting. I think some of these guys will be driving at the next level. Kevin Hurst just went second fastest in warm-up.
The beauty about this track, it is quite wide, so those hairpins, you can take a couple of different lines. You can see the car going through there. It's very wide, so if it does get a bit out of shape or gets a bit cozy, you've got plenty of tarmac to look for. Now, of course, the second hairpin, because a couple of different approaches. Yeah, a couple of different approaches. You got the last second break, or you roll off early and get the early start out.
Absolutely. As Mr. Dials joined us as well. How are you, Mark? Just in time for the start. As they all disappear and start the grid up. So we'll get the grid up on the screen. We won't need too long.
Can you speak, Mark? That's the big question.
Yes, Ed.
Oh, you're good. You've got back to speaking.
Righto. So we will quickly run through the grid, which isn't popping up for me, which I do not know why. I apologise for that. I think doing things a little bit different to what we normally do has upset the system here. It's not playing the game. Is it thinking about it? Yes, it is. No, it's not. SDK, gotta love it. And I'll hit that one and see if it works for me. We'll go to race mode, I think. Get the battle box up. That's not working for me either. Track map's not working. Here we go. Things are popping up now. And go this one again. Here we go. Okay, in pole position, Scott Gamble from Evolution Racing Team with a 1:41.663, fairly cracking time. Johnny Gallant sits from the front row with him from Pacific Esports. That's a great one from John. On the second row, we've got Mark Poynton from Frog Leap Juice Racing lining up alongside Fishy Motorsports' Dave Kirby. Travis Hunt from JWM is on the third row alongside Andrew Rushworth from Accelerate Sim Racing. Look at that. We have split one locking out the first three rows. Then we've got from split two, Allow Caesar for Affinity Motorsport on the fourth row alongside split three's Brett Horsell from Player One. The next row, the fifth row, Nathan Favero from M1 Racing lines up alongside Joe Osterwald from Team AJR. And then on the sixth row, we've got the split four boys in Justin Wood and KO Kinzel. Woody getting the wood on KO for this one. That could be an interesting one looking into Thursday night. As we go over the page, Simon Haynes, the split two driver, sitting in on the seventh row, lines up alongside Matty Fu. Shane Randall lines up alongside Lester Craig. Vaughan Robinson from Southern Cross Racing beside Brad Hayes. Sean Slater from HJR lines up alongside the waitlist driver Kurt Heath. Michael Gillespie from Tulip Racing is back in 21st, and starting off the back row is Jake Burton. And of course, Pete Baxter and Wade Reynolds are our safety control team, along with Rob Baxter and Kevin O'Neill as an emergency backup. It is going to be interesting, this, I think.
Jake Burton down the back. That's
planned. He's staying out of the front battle. He's doing the right thing at the moment, and definitely going to be interesting as they start to rev the engines up as we jump on where Gamble is. Can't be too much longer to go here. The engines roar. We're about to get started. The lights are on.
green flag.
Green flag. We're away. We are racing. That is a good start from Gamble. Gallen tries to tuck in behind, but it looks like Boynton's going to go with Gamble in the background there. Oh, a bit loose, but hangs onto it. These guys absolutely flying up here into turn one. We've got Gamble, Gallen, Poynton, Kirby, Hunt. Poynton has a bit of a look on the inside, definitely making his way through. So, smaller field, looks like it's a relative start, looks like it's been relatively clean as well. Mind you, Baxter on the radio, so not sure. Something happened to Nathan Favero. I haven't clicked this button.
Jake's up 6 spots already.
Yeah. As we watch the guys all come through the hairpin down the back, they're going to be fairly clean as well. A little bit of a tap there. And they all straighten out and get themselves going. Not sure what happened to the Fab. So we'll finish this lap off with Campbell, and then we'll go have a look on the replay. I'm not sure what splash screen I've got because that's the only thing I didn't check. That may be one of my old East Coast ones. Anyway, we'll keep rolling here as ERT Scott Gamble will lead the first lap from Gallen, Point and Kirby. Travis Hunt, Rushworth. So some big movers. Randall up 4 spots in this battle pack here. Burton in the mix of this as well.
Commentator's curse. Matty Boo just went past Shane Randall. He's up 3 now.
He's up 3, yep.
You sure it's not you that's bad luck, John? Not me.
Red Horse Shell. So these guys have all got their first lap out of the way. We're going to have a bit of a look at what happened to Nathan Favero. I'll go to the replay. And the Fav in the middle here. Ooh, gets a bit bumped. Oh, he's clipped Halal. Oh, very lucky not to go on, take Haynes out as well. And of course, everyone else is straightened up, but him.
Yeah, he looked slow off the line, didn't he? You look at the guys stopping.
That's the problem with these cars. If you get too good of a start, you get yourself in trouble. And if you get too bad of a start, you're in trouble. It's like you look at Split 4 last week at Road America with Simon Black. Got an absolute cracking start on the back row of the grid. Got up 5 spots before we even got to the line, and then had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Gamble
Up
is
9.
yeah. Great little start from him. We might go back to that battle pack. Very smooth.
Is he up? He's up 9.
Right, it's doing well. We'll jump back off here. It's going to go back up the front. Check on Kirby. Travis Hunt's gotten into the battle here as well.
So how long is it before Jake joins the group of 40?
Joins. I think Jake's got a few more years to go than Madison.
He's just gone up to another spot, so he's plus 10.
And Travie having a look here on curbs. Ooh, it's
That was actually well done.
It was very well done.
Yeah.
Nicely judged.
It's a nice little tap on the way out too. Oh, Hale Caesar's had an issue.
Oh.
And spots.
We had a few issues actually. I've missed another one. Might just go back a little bit. And Halal went off with Slater. I'm just going to go. We had an incident with Hurt and Favaro. I'm not sure what's happened here with the Fav. This is a bit of a dive. Ooh, a little unlucky. And Halal and Slater had a little bit of a coming together. A little bit of a switch. And just took the grass, but had a lot of guys get past him. That's how he's dropped down the order there, Ed. Good call.
One little small mistake and it can really cost you in these cars.
Oh, absolutely.
Jake's just said his best.
142.65.
Getting the hang of the setup.
Of course, put that in context though. Gamble last lap was a 142.57. Shout out the Joy Gallen as well out there watching.
Mark Porton with the fastest lap so far with a 42.347. So, whew, race is a cracker.
Absolutely. Gamble's not walking away.
What is this sport? Yeah, it's only just over half a second.
Let's look at this gap back from Kirby back to Rushworth. So that's still William 1.2. That's still close enough. Porcel tucked up in behind there. Oh, who's that?
Oi.
I think that, it was Rushworth going the rallycross version. That's another spot. So Kirby right up behind him. Porcel, Osterwald. You can see those lads in front of him. Here's a turn up though, this guy here. KO Kinzel, he's the first of our split four drivers.
That's split four.
Doing very well.
Oh, full sideways.
Yeah, full scene KO.
This Jake just about to be gobbled up by.
He doesn't know any other way to drive.
Ah, it's the Brazilian coming out in him.
That's right.
Jake's just gone up 12. He's
Tucked up
moving his
on.
way through the field.
Here we go. Bit of a move here from Rushworth now on Kirby. Kirby's going to get that spot back. Nicely works his way through. A lap 5 at 33. 2 compulsory pit stops. Sorry, Ed.
Yeah, I was just about to say, has anyone worked out, the pitch strategy? When our first stops coming through?
Well, I think Brad's already been in, but that might have been for damage.
Yeah, Brad was in on lap 3.
Or has he gone for an early?
Could. It's not, I wouldn't rule it out, this strategy. What was that, sorry?
What's the bingo lap?
we haven't done the subs.
I can't remember what my fuel usage was. That's one thing I didn't do.
Might have been. Yeah, I'll be guessing. I think it's 4-3.
I hold caller. Let's go to a different page.
Here's Jake grabbing another one.
Yep, making his way through past KO now. Just going to go back up to Gallon. Gallon in the thick of a battle here with
I was going to say KO wasn't giving it to him just quietly. Ooh, John's passed again. They're having a great scrap, these two. At the front, Scotty Gamble's just holding that nice little 0.7 in front of John Gallen, so that hasn't changed for a while now.
No, definitely hasn't.
But third spot dropped back quite a bit now. It's 4-second gap back to third.
Gallon not letting this one get away from him. He's going to fight this out. So you're looking at about 12 to 13 laps out into the tank.
Oh.
Jeez. It's you, John. John, it's you. I don't care, mate.
No. It's the car just doesn't like being out there.
This is live. This isn't my Friday night trickery. And that's a dive into the lane there. So Trav's going to go to the pits now.
That's why he did it. It was a pit stop.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Jake's up to 8th spot now, so it's say it's all going to plan. He hasn't got the fastest lap, that's for sure.
But
Working his way
consistent.
through traffic.
We got a little group of split fours with Vaughan, Sean, and Michael all together, 15th, 16th, and 17th.
Yeah, they're all doing all right. Look, Vaughan hunting down Lester Craig in front of him.
Yeah, I've got our Lone Shadow Racing teammate out there by himself. Because Lester is an American living in China. So, unusual mix, but...
Yes, teaching English. Very fierce competitor, Lester.
Yeah, still getting the hang of the cars. But
Drives.
had one of his best races last week, so
That's
come
good.
along quite well. Yeah, coming along quite well.
Well, he is starting to get his way back from that early incident. He's going to jump on with Joe Osterwell. He now has Burton behind him.
Joel's been very quick and very competitive in Split 3 this season.
Well, of course, another one out of the Andrew Johnson stable.
Yes, a newbie.
That team definitely growing in size going into this season.
I signed up last week, John. There's another Split 3 driver, I think. Can you remember, Mark?
I can't remember on Split 3.
Not offhand, no.
Jake gets through on that one. It's going to go back to Halal. He is tucked right up behind Justin Wood from Infinity Motorsport.
So we'll keep an eye on Travis Hunt.
There we
He's
go,
gone right.
Manuel won.
Yes, that's it. And he's a fair driver too. So yeah, they get some real quality new guys.
Oh, that was interesting dive in the background there. Was that?
And like Lester having a crack. Whee!
Obviously, Lester didn't do this evaluation from last week, Ed.
yeah. Take it easy.
Let the race come to you.
And just going to jump up. Here's Scott Gamble. That gap's gone down to a second now.
But that's too.
No point in starting to make up some ground.
Last lap, similar last laps. So, interesting. We're pulling at a fair lead on that third spot place. It's ballooned out to 6 seconds now.
Well, definitely keeping the pressure on.
They're still battling so hard, they're losing time.
Yeah. We go back to ourselves now. Keeping the pressure on Rushworth in front of him.
Hey, Trav still laughed after that early pit stop. It's fun to watch, but it'll be interesting to see strategy because of it.
You're just thinking that.
You see he's lurking in the background, don't you, John?
Yeah. And Rushworth for an early stop.
Yeah. So what's this, lap 9?
Lap 9, yeah. I thought we would have got about 12, 13 laps, so he's gone in early. Kirby's gone in as well. It's some interesting strategy here.
Makes a bit of sense, you split it up the two ways. That's 10.
10, 10.
10 lap.
Yep.
Maybe go for an undercut.
Gamble's still out on track.
Yeah, well, that interval's dropped down to a second now, so yeah.
So could be a little fuel saving going on as well. That wouldn't surprise me too much.
Back markers coming into play is, yep.
No, not yet. Shouldn't be seeing them for a little bit. So Rushworth, he's been in for a while, so he must have damage. Not sure what the go is there with Rushworth. He's left. No, he's left real world. So I've missed him dropping. Must have missed him dropping out or something.
Well, Trav was a minute. Oh, sorry. Oh no, he's out
Andrew
now.
Rushworth out now. That's
Yeah. No, well, Trav.
there he comes.
Took a minute. So now he's taken a minute and 4. So I'm assuming they're filling the tanks, John.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but it looks that way, doesn't it? They're filling up for the race.
Yeah, Poynton coming in for the undercut.
Well, we'll watch his time. Because you think that means your second pit stop, you just have to grab some lucky bands and you're out, off and on.
I mean, Kirby took a fairly short pit stop, right? 36, 37.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Hunt and Rushworth both went long. Haynes was 24 seconds. Kirby was 21. Poynton's stop time was 20.32. Black flag with entry. There we go. Luke Allman all over it.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what we reckon it is. Would explain the 40-second stop and hold.
Yep. So that means Travis got 1 too, maybe? Yeah. 1 minute?
Yeah, could say that. Could say that. So
Well, I mean, Trav went flying down pit lane, if he liked it or not, if you remember.
40 seconds of this place is over a third of a lap, so that is a big penalty.
Ouch.
And plenty of stones on the circuit there as well.
I've got Hale Caesar in the pit.
Cut the lane coming in. There he was a big dive, you're right, Luke. And here comes our race leader into the lane. Just going to go the replay on Travis Hunt's entry. And we don't get it too late. So that a little bit of a lock up there. And I might have missed something that happened. Andrew Rushworth. There was a big dive in there as well, as we said. And that looks fairly stable, so not sure what the go was with those.
Yeah, because I've just noticed Hale's pit time was 58.85 too, so they're all around.
So yeah, it is a very difficult place to enter into the pits around here. You've really got to dive in and get it right. And then it is a fairly long section to get to the cones as well, which invites you to put your foot into it. As we see John Gallen comes across the line. Gets his first taste of the points.
Going to split 3, boys. Run second. Matthew's staying out there for a while.
Yeah, another one doing the old fuel save. So, of course, 2 compulsory pit stops here tonight. So like you said, that's about the split. Whereas, have a look where KO is. He hasn't pitted yet either.
The car's not out of fuel yet.
What about Mark? Has Mark done the stop yet? No, he hasn't. No. He'd have to. Yes, he has. But his pit lane was short. It was only 20 seconds. Maybe he went the other way around. Tyres this one and fuel the next one. Ooh, that was late.
Back to be closed.
That was one of those. Should I? Shouldn't I? Yep.
Yeah, the leader's in. Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, so Mark's gone to the lead now. Okay. Because John's in.
Yep.
Got it. Well, okay. So Mark's got the undercut on Scotty.
So starting to see a few of them roll out. So pointing, it's only 2 seconds difference in that stop. So 20.32 and 22.63.
Yeah, not much in it, is it? But 2 seconds is 2 seconds. Does Vaughan know that he needs to do pit stops? John?
Assume so. Have to assume so.
Okay, well, he's still out there.
Well, he's doing well.
Yeah, so Vaughan is one of the guys on the wait list to come to...
Vaughan is split forward driver.
Oh, no.
For Southern Cross Racing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is our off the wait list?
Wait list driver was... where are we? Kevin Heath. He's in the pits at the moment.
All right, so Kev's...
Okay.
He'll be having a great night for his first race out there.
Yep.
Baptism of fire, thanks, John. Heap of 1 and 2 guys around him.
Well, we get to see where he sits, don't we? It'll make the old pub test a little bit easier. Not to mention as well, he's saying baptism of fire for him as he's back out on track. Baptism of fire for him. It's also a case of, this is only 20 cars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come and play when there's 50.
If you come in the league, you want to change the colour of those wheels.
There's a little bit of a battle pack here with Slater and Rushworth. Andrew fighting his way back through the pack.
So Jack's on the back end of John Gallen at the moment. Very close.
That's everybody through for a pit stop, right?
Everyone has made their stops. That is correct.
Mr. Vaughan coming in now.
Yep. He's the last one. And KO was another one, I think, and Halal might have been another one. They're both 58, 59 seconds, so they could also be some pit lane entries.
And that's what it's looking like, doesn't it? You take 40 off there, and they're very similar. They're in their
So we go
20s.
Justin Wood, Simon Haynes. Justin showing in split 4 this season. He's got a fair bit of pace about him. Just been a little bit unlucky with some gear failure a couple of times.
I have to say, it's been fairly clean, really, hasn't it?
It has been.
Yeah, hairpins are never easy to get through on your own accord, let alone have cars around you.
Especially this one. It's just
Hey, the front end's still on the car.
I see Scotty's got the fastest lap now.
Yep.
42.055.
Definitely picked up the tempo. And
Tell you what, Jake hasn't driven past John Gallen as easy as he done the rest of the field.
no, he's picking up the tempo a little bit with the quality of drivers he's got. We still have a good spread, though, of our drivers.
Good to see Brett Horsell in 6th spot. Another fellow split 3 driver. He's also having a good season and can be very quick on the night. So.
Definitely working very difficult here.
No, he's trouble.
Yeah, he's double. Pete's on board.
Big trouble. Okay, race control. Lap 1, turn 1 incident. What was the call there?
How you going?
Good, Pete.
Yeah. No, that was a case of 3 wide into the corner, and as far as we're concerned, the car on the outside sort of turned across the front of the car that it made contact with. So that was not a driving infringement from anybody. That was just a racing incident. Those things happen per turn 1. Yeah. And yeah.
Fair bump, play on, eh?
Told you it wasn't commentator's curse.
I wouldn't say fair bump. I'd just say racing incident, mate. So, yeah, there was another one that was a bit of a bump between a couple of guys, but one of them just held back and just immediately redressed. So we let that as play on. Would otherwise be licence points on a Thursday night, but other than that, yeah, everybody's played pretty fair, and there's been a few calls to look after each other. But there's been some good racing so far.
There's some very good racing.
Just saying how clean it's been.
Well, have you picked up on the pit penalties though?
Yes. There's been 4 of them, we believe.
I've got actually no, there is. Yeah, I reckon 4 by looking at the timing. So I guess that's a note for everybody for Thursday night, isn't it? Late calls into the pit lane, and there you go. Just add 40 seconds to your pit stop. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's it's just do it and catch up, right? So yeah. Anyway, both thought I'd come in, say good day. The race has quieted down a bit. I've noticed there's still people making it from the rear to the front, so Gunther hasn't appeared naked anywhere that I've seen. I've checked everywhere. I haven't even found him in the grandstands, so I think we're pretty safe so far.
Yeah, he's somewhere out in the Black Forest, I reckon.
Yeah. He might have lost his compass and walked the wrong way from the track. But now that the race cars have started, he'll hear it and come towards the noise.
Absolutely. Anyway, it's been some mixed though. The guys, it's still not all dominated by one split, even though we say that with the top 4 drivers being split 1. Burton now is up to 5th. He's on the back of those guys. Horsell doing very well for a split 3 driver in front of Randall. Leicester for a split 3 driver is sitting in 8th. Matty Fu, who we're on at the moment, he is representing split 3 as well. Osterwald, and then Justin Wood is the first of our split 4 drivers. So some battles within some battles there.
We're going to have to stop giving Leicester tips, I think, Mark.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to go out on his own a little bit now. Side-by-side action.
This is that hairpin I'll tell you about, how guys take different approaches or go a little bit deeper. Oof.
It's Majors on VRS.
Okay, so that's a 3-way battle, that one, is it? Oh, no, Jay, yeah.
A 3-way battle. You've
Yep,
got Kirby in front.
It's good to watch them, you know, they use all the part. Look at how much track they use.
Yeah. Hey.
Just nail those apexes, these boys. They're so good.
I know where they are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed watching Jake on track. Especially at Bathurst. Really good.
They take a fair bit of curb on the exit there, don't they?
Yeah, a lot more than what you think you can take.
Yeah. This is a great battle, this.
Watch him come right up in the slipstream here. Got a little bit more drive. Pulls it out to the side.
Class.
There.
All class.
Yeah. Oh, Gallon having a look. Oh.
They make it look so easy.
Mm.
Well, Jake, you only got 12 seconds to catch Scotty now.
And we've got 0.7, 0.6 in there.
Yeah, it's still very close.
They've had a 8 run, these two.
Right little ding dong. Right up behind Justin Wood.
There's a few battles. KO's under a bit of pressure as well with the Fav.
Yeah, Lester's under fire. He's got 2 guys, but they're all split 3 boys. So sometimes you look at these races and you think, oh well, it's just going to blow out, might be a bit boring, but they never are.
There you go, Krayo's past Mr. Fav.
Oh, what's gone wrong with Jake? Jake's just dropped 2 spots.
Missed what happened there. Let's go back. No, I got nothing on my list, so let's go here. Yeah, just go here. Here we go. It's a slower run out of the hairpin. Into the hairpin, sorry. Open the door for one. Let the second one in.
Not much he could have done about that, could he?
No, that was down into turn 2.
Might have overcooked it going in.
Yeah, could have got the slowdown. Hit that curb like we talked about. Just going to have a look at something that's happened to Slater as well. So not sure what he's done. This is coming down into the hairpin. And he's gone a little deep and has to wait and let 3 guys through.
He'd lose 3 spots out of that.
Yep. Doesn't take much.
Unlucky, Shorty.
I'm just going to go back up. Pointing now is under a lot of pressure. That gap is down to 0.3.
Yeah, that's going to be close to an off track.
Slow down as well. Yeah.
We'll wipe it off through here a little bit.
Burton's into the lane, so he's coming in early.
Ah, so I wonder if it's a tyre thing, maybe.
And Lester Craig and Matty Foo side by side. Sean Slater involved in something else again. Not sure what he's done. Lester giving it up this time.
Well, I suppose the tyres are starting to get a bit sloshy if you haven't looked after them.
Yeah, you'd probably think they would. Burton in and out in 13 seconds. That's just a little over a splash and dash.
Yeah, that's a bit unusual, isn't it?
Oh, got his tyres.
But will it get him to the end of the race?
Oh, I think it might. Whereas Osterwall, Burton's come out just in front of these guys, but Osterwall under a fair bit of pressure here from Matty Foo.
Yeah, this is that battle that's been going on for a few laps. It's awesome.
And just going to jump back. Poynton and Gamble both in the lane, so we are going to see it all come toward here.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Poynton was 2 seconds less last time in, so this will be interesting to see here. First on the jacks.
There's that lap 20 we were talking about, John.
Yep.
Splitting in 3 ways.
This will be interesting because Poynton started his pit service 2 seconds ahead of Gamble. And Gamble away first. There we go. That's nearly 4 seconds difference. So Gamble's probably put a little less fuel in, but it's probably saved a bit of fuel sitting back in P2 as they come back out on track just in front of Horsesell. And Lester Craig is in the lane. And we go up the front here. There's a great little battle between Gallen and Kirby. Been meaning to jump back on this one for a little bit now. Are these boys having an absolute ball terror of a race? As we get in towards the pointy end now, we should start to see the rest of the field come in for their second stops shortly. Very, very technical circuit. Not easy to overtake here either. That's why the hairpin becomes so critical.
And just
When Curbs is in, there we go. Leaving Gallen out by himself. Sorry, Ed.
I was just going to say that a couple of guys that got done for spitting in the pits, they just really haven't raced back to where they were. Giving up 40 seconds in these cars is a tough gig to get back.
Very tough. Gonna jump in here so you can sort of see. Very technical here, coming onto the parabolic. You've got to get this exit here right. Very easy for the car to step out. And the parabolica itself, long way around. It's not a straight line, hard to set yourself up into sixth. Coming down now into the hairpin, about 175 onto the brakes, pull it up, back to second. He's missed the apex a little bit, he's pulled it back to first to try and get it around. Gets it around, accelerates out. You've got to be careful to control the wheel spin. Now the right-hander, you've got to sweep through here nicely, into fifth, rotate, over the curb, beautifully done, down. Now we get into the Mercedes complex. Very tough corner, pull it up, use the ripple a little bit. Gets the pace up very quickly. Another right-hander, you've got to control the speed in third gear, get it out all the way to the ripple strip. Does a good job there. Now you've got to set yourself up really well here. Off camber, through the corner. Does very well in fourth gear. Careful not to throw yourself out into the kitty litter. Then we come down now into the stadium complex. Big camber on this corner. You can really push it through there hard. Comes out, coming up now towards the sud curb. He's going to be looking for that lane, so you can already see he's backed off a little bit. No, he's going to go again. Look at that. Out onto the sud curb apex. Got to really power it out of here. Full noise. Onto the start-finish straight. Very, very short. Can't set yourself up to do much here. Turn one, fourth gear, you got to bounce it off that curb, throw it right out on the ripple. Does a good job there. And then we come back down now into turn two, into the second hairpin of the circuit. Back into second, got to get a good exit out of here and drive, and that'll set you up to come back out onto the parabolica curve. Johnny's driving pretty well here, I think.
But he just got the fastest lap. He's into the 41s. 41.971, so new tyres.
New tyres, new boots, off we go.
Yeah. How smooth was John then, no?
They're driving very well.
I mean, those tyres have got a few laps on them too, so.
So Horsfell, Sell and Fu into the lane, so them two are coming out. So we still need to see a pit stop from Gallen. Randell and Osterwald have still got to stop. And Kirby has done his second stop. Justin Wood, he's got to stop as well. And then we've got Vaughan, KO, Favero. KO, Favero in the lane. Travis Hunt's done his second stop. So a few of these boys working their way back through. So definitely a lot happening as we go.
Yep, we're down to the last 10.
And Burton up into fourth spot. So he's got a fair gap to chase down though. As we jump back on here with Dave Kirby. Got guys in front, guy behind that still haven't pitted yet. It's had a car within a second of him basically all night. Just skimming down the stop times that we've got for those second stops. I reckon Simon Haynes may have come close to a pit penalty as well. He was stationary for 51 seconds.
Ouch.
And Randall is in the lane this time. So is Woods. Johnny Gallen goes again. Definitely field spread out a bit now. What's Ostwell? Ostwell's still out. He's circulating lap 24. So a few boys here getting a bit of life out of their tank. Vaughan Robinson from Southern Cross Racing. Sure, Hoffy's taught him how to fuel save. Driving well.
Justin going well. 12th, he's finished his second pit stop.
Doing very well. Good to see the split four boys represent.
Well, he's a stop up on Vaughan, who's one place ahead of him. A bit to stop, of course.
And in front of Travis Hunt. They've got Travis in the background there hunting him down.
Four split, 3 drivers in the top 10. Can't complain about that.
No, can't complain at all.
We often say we're split 2.5.
Well, I think Joel's yet to stop, right?
Yeah. Vaughan's got to stop, yeah.
Yeah, Joel's got.
Joel's got to stop, yeah, as well.
But
He's in the lane.
There you go, Kev. You called that one nice and early, mate. He's just in.
Well, we've got Scenic.
We got a Michael Gillespie.
Michael Gillespie, yep.
In and out.
In and out as well. Another one of the split four boys. There's just going to go Travis Hunt. He is... That was Vaughan going in. Gave me a false reading. So the field's starting to spread out a little bit now. Of course, John Gallen's still got to make that final stop. Scotty Gamble's now got himself out to 3.7 ahead of Poynton. So he's done a cracking job there. Mark Poynton sitting in third. Boy, hang on to it, son. That's not the fastest way to do it. Fun way to do it, but not the fastest way. As we now drop into Gallen is now in the lane. So we're about to see a correction of positions.
The 7-8 second interval. So. Up there he goes. Oh, Scotty into the lead.
Yep. Driving very well.
Mark Poynton gone into second now.
Burton into third.
The guys at the front must be starting to come on lap traffic now too, right?
Yeah. Definitely. They've got past Gillespie, Slater and Heath. So for their race, the next car in front for 4.7 seconds up the road.
What's going on, John? 31 seconds, it seems a bit.
John's been... I'd say John's in trouble too.
Yeah, I was going to say, geez. Yeah.
Let's go back into here. Let's click on here. Have a look at this pit entry. It's Randall. That's not Gallen. I've missed it. Bugger it.
Yeah, that was 54 seconds. He's out now.
Yeah, I reckon there's a penalty in that.
Yeah. There's another one. Oh, what a shame.
Big shame, because that's knocked him right back to 11th. And he has Hunt knocking on the door. Travis going to get through on the warmer tyres, I think. Gallen's not going to give it up, though. And we head down into the hairpin side by side.
Cigarette papers, guys?
Not over yet.
Yeah, I need some.
Well, the undercut. Get the pound out.
It doesn't like being offline out of there.
No, you got to really
I agree.
straighten it up.
So, takeaway for everyone watching, getting ready to race on Thursday night, pit entries are critical here. And a 40-second hold will hurt. So even your pens making mistakes, getting penalties, where you get not just a drive-through, but that 40-second hold will absolutely hurt here, I think. It's about a third to nearly a half a lap you're going to lose just sitting there. As you can see, Gallon up near the front comes out in 11th.
Yeah, well, pit transit time, sitting there, it's going to really eat into it.
Well, shout out to Justin Wood. Oh, bloody hell. I was just about to say top 10, but John Gallen just went past me.
Passing. Matty Fu sitting up in 8th. I think it's a cracking job.
That's a
Leicester in 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
Matty Poo's in 6, by the way. Brett Horsell in 5th.
5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Split 3 boys representing here.
Oh, yeah.
Joel has managed to stop and come back out in that battle.
Stop for 10 seconds.
Yeah. How far's he behind, Joel? Oh, he's right on the back of Matty.
Yeah, right on the back of Matty. Yep.
With fresher tyres, you would think.
Yep. Of course, Matty pitted on 22, 24 was when Joel pitted. Yeah, very tentative on the throttle and still a bit of oversteer coming out.
Yeah, I think Ed, there will be no tips given to Leicester this week.
Yeah, he's having up. Fantastic, great.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Pretty good run.
after his good run last week, I just said memorise that rhythm. That's what it's about, getting that rhythm right and just getting the laps under you. But once you get your rhythm right, yeah, you can do okay in these leagues.
It's about, not about hot lapping, it's about being able to set a consistent lap.
And your lap, John, no, not someone else's or someone else's time, just your lap.
Yeah. And you do that, you stay out of trouble. You'll be amazed how many spots you get.
Mm.
We saw that on Friday night, didn't we, Mark?
Yep. Did. And I also think that I've actually pulled the chain on my seat too. It's going down the Google.
Well, you could hardly breathe last Thursday, Mark. Bloody hell.
No, it was a major distraction.
I bet you it was. Put it this way, I was saying, type to me, type me what you want to say. He just couldn't talk.
Yeah, can't say breathing's not overrated.
He's certainly can.
So Scotty Gamble's out to 5 seconds now.
Whoa, okay. Actually, Mark's done really well to get into that second spot. What's Jake? Jake's, he's got enough time to hunt him down, put a bit of pressure on.
He's still there and abouts.
Would have been interesting to see him qualify and start and see how he went. Was that always going to be a thing, John? Him starting rear?
I think he's practicing his RaceKraft as well. So I think starting rear probably works well for the level of driver that he is in relation to what we're trying to do. But we have had an incident. Sean Slater is in trouble. What has happened to Sean? Coming down into the hairpin. Little bit hot.
Again.
Oh, he's
And
done the
done it
same
again.
thing.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, does a smart choice, gets out of the way first, and then gets himself positioned to go again. Instead of driving into the corner.
So easily done,
Yeah,
though.
sure.
That.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much at this place.
I've got to say, Sean RaceKraft has really come a long way since he started. When he first started. He's been around a long time.
Well,
I remember he was pretty quick in the day, John, in split 3, sure.
still is quick. Just life is half some of his issues. Like, doesn't get in. No, usually rocks in at the start of quali, or even during quali, so doesn't get the opportunity to get a few laps and just settle in for the night. But yeah, once he gets into the race, and his pace is pretty good.
I think he bought Portland on the day of the race.
Yeah. Yeah, so a season like this season does make it quite difficult for quite a few of the guys that are time poor. You know, particularly with, we've got Portland, Misano and the Bend. That's 3 new circuits in the one season.
Mm-hmm. Portland was hard enough to pick up. Imagine what the other 2 are going to be like.
And then, what was that? That wasn't Slater again, was it? Yep, it was. We'll have a look what happened to Vaughan. Not sure what happened there, back on lap 29. Bring us another one down into the hairpin. I think these boys are starting to be driving with some hot tyres, I think. The kid, Simon Haynes, nicely waits. He's done that pirouette well.
That was close. John Gallen just gone past Lester.
Yeah, he's moving his way up.
Yeah.
Osterwell's still tucked behind Fu.
Yeah, they're having a fantastic battle, those 2.
And Poyton now has Burton behind him.
Yeah, I said, I thought Jake would be putting the pressure on.
2 to go after this one.
Hold on, Mark. Hold on.
A long way to go.
He's had a solid race.
Like I said, can drive. So when he does get some spare time, he actually races in the Victorian State XL Championships.
Oh, okay.
Shares the car with his partner Emily. So I think they share the driving duties.
Yeah, Hyundai boys. Very popular series, somewhat.
The XLs, yeah.
I like it when they all travel to Bathurst. Get about 100 of them on the track.
Yeah, the 6 hour is pretty bloody impressive when they're all out there. But they tend to do a lap, red flag, do a lap, red flag, do a lap, red flag, pack it up. So I think
it's on my bucket list. I don't think driving XL around Bathurst as well.
Oh, it'd be a tough car to drive around there. You got to keep the momentum and the speed up. And yeah.
It's front wheel drive. But, oh, geez, boy. Use a bit of track.
Of course, the Challenge Bathurst coming up in November. And speaking of Gunter before, I think Trackside have got they've got a session on after the Challenge Bathurst. So I think Dave's talking about taking up at this stage. I think he's. Oh, here you go. Jake's going to make a move. I think Dave's talking about taking up the Stinger, and then he's working for Trackside after that for their race days. So if you wanted to sit in the race car around Bathurst, have a chat to Gunter. He'll be able to point you in a direction where you get your bum in a seat. Oh, Mark.
Yeah, he's just he tried to have one more crack.
Oh, I might as well.
Yeah, last lap.
Last lap. About to start.
He's doing that. That's a good job holding me back.
So still a few battles. Travis Hunt's got himself onto the back of Lester Craig.
Lester better hang on to this position. There's a
top 10
Shadow's
look-
reputation on the line here.
Yeah. Top 10 looks good.
Right now, split 3 is outperforming split 2 by a significant distance.
Mm.
Got the power down. Oh, this has gone unsettling. Oh no, he's holding his nerve.
Nah.
Oh,
Cooked it.
no,
it.
just one little.
Too deep. Too deep.
As Gamble starts the final lap. The Evolution Racing Team driver. I'm sure Brenton O'Brien will be sitting in the background somewhere smiling at this. Goes a little bit deep there.
Gone back.
I was going to say, I bet Lester's kicking himself with that corner there.
Oh, look, yeah, when you got split one guy behind you.
They're all in the one race. Can't say splits here when you're on track. I know we're talking about them, but this is all one race. They're all over 40. They're all young'uns.
Yeah. You got the reflexes.
That's right.
And the eyesight. And they can hear the engine. And I got feeling in their wrists and ankles.
Yeah, the body still works.
They're all overrated.
Yeah.
We have more fun in split 4. Just saying.
That's right.
Except for
Yeah,
Bulldog.
me and Mark are trying to work our way back to
A winner of round 1 of the over 40s, Scotty Gamble. From our volunteer, Jake Burton. Mark Poyton's going to bring it home in P2. Dave Kirby will be 4th. Doing very well from Dave.
Go split 3.
And the winner of the split 3. Oh,
Mr. Cesar in that last lap.
got passed by Halal and Vaughan. Not sure exactly what happened. Go back and have a look in a second. As Brett Horsell brings it home for the split 3 lads.
Another
In the top
solid
10,
run.
Matty Fu.
Joel. Non-stop.
Travis. Oh,
Hey!
no! That was Gallon
Who's that?
involved. That's Gallon.
Someone's creeping.
Shane Randell and Gallon, I think. We're just going to go to the replay. Just clipped the back of him. Wonder whether he was out of fuel there or not. I'll leave that one up to Pete and the boys. I think he slowed down the redress, and I think then he's realised he's not coming. So I think that's why he was creeping slowly.
So Trav picked up another one.
Yeah, Trav snuck up quite a few there. Picked up 3 in that incident. So there was that. And we want to know what happened to KO. KO just got a bit loose, I think.
The inside.
No, he's got past him there. No, he looks like he's done all right.
He's long gone. He's gone.
He's gone all right.
He's
That was pretty impressive as well.
put the hand down
a
underneath.
two-car pass.
Yeah.
He put the hand down underneath the seat and hit the nitrous button.
Oh, yeah. As I said, the kid can drive. John's still creeping around. Gamble's off the track. We might just go back a little bit. We looked at those ones. So there's some pretty good driving in that, I thought.
Oh, no, that was very
you're right.
entertaining. That was really entertaining.
And incredibly clean.
Very clean. Very impressed. Boys drove very, very well. Not sure
Yeah,
whether
well,
we'll get the podium in or not, but yeah. So that's race 1 of 5 rounds. Kept it fairly stock standard for this one. Next round will be next week at Jerez. It will be, as I like to say, The rain in Spain is on the plane, so it will be wet. As Mr. Kirby's coming to join us. So yeah, next week expect the rain. So it'll be interesting to see how we go there. But then I might throw some interesting things in for the rest of the races. Mr. Kirby, well done on P3, mate.
You never know. Oh, hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
How'd you find that? You were in a good battle for the first half of the race.
Yeah, no, it was good. That was like I only sort of jumped in late today. So I had 0 laps under my belt until probably an hour before. So it was good to be up the front for once instead of down the back. But yeah, I think Jake was toying with us before his second stop, using us as our little play toy. So, but that was fun.
I've mentioned Jake's in here actually. Oh, Jake, winner of our volunteer league. Jake, big setup. How'd you find it?
Yes, I do want to know.
It was good actually. I was surprised. The one thing I had to pull the brake bias back a bit. I was struggling a bit with front locking. Actually, I went for a move one lap on I think Jonathan Gallon, and I absolutely set fire to the left front straight off the road. So once I worked out how to bring the bias back, I was not too bad.
That was at the hairpin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just look for the corner with the huge black stripe that goes for 200 meters on the way into it.
Yeah, I thought you missed the apex by a week.
Do me a favour, Jake, and don't tell Jamie McKnight you thought it was a good setup.
I rated it. It was good. It was good to drive. You had to use the trail brake to really make the car turn. Like it's naturally pretty pushy, but it actually can get a bit nervous if you sort of lean on it a bit. So it's cool. It'll be a challenge for the guys on Thursday, I reckon.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. That's saying when you change this from 20 cars to 40 cars, going down in those first lap into the hairpin makes it really interesting. Yeah, it's a good drive, Mark.
Right, I'll be 20 spots back, so I'll be back at home.
I always think being 20 spots back is just dangerous. Tickly in split 4. Mark Porton, you drove really well, mate. How'd you find it?
Yeah, it was good fun. After doing Scops last night, I've gotten a little bit quicker at the track, put a bit of practice in, and it was fun. It was fun to be up the front for a bit.
It's pretty awesome. Of course, the man who won the race, Mr. Scott Campbell. How are you, Scotty?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
Is that clapping? Oh my God.
So how did you find the setup and the competition? Because you didn't have it all your own way.
No, Poynton was he was going hard. He drove really well. He's actually been driving really well the last 4 or 5 rounds. So yeah, congratulations to him. He's he put the pressure on for sure. I found the set really good while it's on cold tyres, but as the car went on, I don't know, I wasn't driving it right, and I was struggling a little bit felt greasy, to be honest to me, but I think that was just driver error, not set error. So, but otherwise it was stable enough and everyone sort of stayed on track. There was bugger all incidents. It was good. And
any words of advice for everyone going into Thursday?
No, I've got nothing for them, mate. They can go learn themselves. That's what we're here for.
And as I was just saying before, the rain in Spain is on the plane, so that's pretty much giving a clue what we're going to be in for next week. Yeah. So any thoughts of Jerez in the rain?
Yeah, beauty.
Well, yeah, that's interesting, isn't it, guys? Because I don't think it's the only series doing the same track that's going to be wet, maybe, or super hot. Who knows?
Yeah, like I said, I've kept it plain for the first one, and I'll mix it up a little bit as we go through the next couple of races. Just want to try a few things, see what we come up with. Great driving, guys. I think that was pretty entertaining watching from where we sat.
Certainly was.
And very
kept us on our toes, that's for sure.
And very, very interesting as well, watching some of the split 3 guys do really well. They sort of all finished up the order a fair way. And the likes of Brett Horsell and Matty Fu and Joel Oswald absolutely kept everybody honest there in that mid-pack.
Yeah, big shout out to Lester Craig, 9th spot.
And, I think a couple of drivers found the how not to enter pit lane tonight too.
Oh, yes.
Yes, big talking point.
Not
Big-
going to say it.
Big talking point.
Did we end up with 5? I think,
Yeah,
John?
I think it was 5 in the end, I think. Yeah, so I was saying like 40 seconds around here is well over a third of the track. So that is a long way to be sitting still.
Yeah, so I found out the hard way in practice and know what not to do.
And a shout out to Justin Woods. Split 4 boys sitting in 11th spot. Sensational result.
Yes, very well done. So it's got the button again.
It's worth a clap, that one.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's nearly as good as the Saints winning last night, that Chi.
I'm not going there either.
Yeah, I was staying away from that.
Anyway, that's what football's always talking about, and have a story like that one. Now, on that note, guys, we might wrap this one up for the broadcast part of it, and we will see everybody again on Thursday night for split 1, Friday night split 4, and then Saturday night for splits 2 and 3. And then, of course, we'll be back next Monday night for the beautiful Jerez. Bring your umbrella. And before I go, huge thank you to the drivers. Huge thank you for them jumping in. Great to have a good mix across all the splits. A little bit disappointed. I thought I would have had a few more, but we still got quite a few anyway. And there is still room in the grid if you want to jump in, as if you're between 40 and 49. Huge thank you to my volunteers that have jumped in. Of course, Kurt coming in off the wait list, so we got to see what he can do. It's going to make the pub test a little bit easier. And, of course, you, Jake, for jumping in. I was disappointed Rankin didn't turn up, but, hey, first blood to you, Jake, for the Volunteer Cup.
I'm also calling out Anthony Visma and Greg Favell. I'm expecting you both next week.
Yeah, I reckon they should be there too.
Put pressure on him, Jakey.
Jamie Dyke, he could turn up.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, a huge thank you as well, of course, to Ed jumping in again. He is the voice of the West. We would be lost without him. And, of course, Kevin O'Neill for his first stint in the list. So well done, Kevin. Might have to rope you into Friday nights, mate. You didn't embarrass yourself at all. Anyway, on that note, we'll wrap up the broadcast and we will see everybody again next week. Thanks for watching.
Yes, right. Race.
Introducing the RaceKraft PT1, custom-built full chassis racing simulator. The design project, codenamed The Cage, an 80/40 extrusion chassis sitting on top of a Sigma Integrale DK2 Plus 4-point full motion actuator system. No compromises in the cockpit of the PT1 simulator. To maximize the experience, we start with the 49-inch ultra-wide monitor for the greatest field of view in a small footprint of the simulator, down to the SimuCube wheelbase that's tucked up and behind the monitors with SimCore extensions to get things out of the driving area. Everything is connected to a Cube Controls GTX steering wheel with the built-in dash and all the extra button functions available at your fingertips. Driving through the Raceworks S1 pedals, the potentiometer throttle and the 2 hydraulic pedals for brake and clutch ensures you maximize the feel underfoot, and seating yourself into an OMP HTER bucket racing seat with OMP belts connected to a G-belt tensioner to provide that extra feeling and the heightened experience while you're driving. Additional interfaces and accessories in the PT1, we have twin butt kickers, one on either side of the OMP seat, as well as a Jinx sequential shifter, the SimPush Race Logic timer to the left-hand side, a RaceKraft built-in WinSim kit with Philips Hue lighting and a built-in soundbar, plus the OMP side net to finish off the experience in the PT1. The RaceKraft PT1, build number 1, the ultimate in sim racing experience, combining the best products in the market with the passionate, no compromise approach that goes beyond racing simulation.